Days away from Thanksgiving, and I know families are getting the groceries ready for the Thanksgiving feast. And there is a common comment that I have heard on that topic from Idahoans. Seems everything costs more this year. And there's a question, is this just perception or reality? Well, we can begin with the leader of our nation, President Donald Trump. He recently commented that the inflation and perceptions of it is just that, perception.
More than anything else, it's a con job by the Democrats. They're saying, they just have to say, they put out something, say today costs are up. They feed it to the anchors of ABC, CBS, and NBC, and a lot of other, and CNN, and et cetera. And it's like a standard. I'll never forget, they had used a word like manufactured. Do you remember the word manufactured? It's a manufactured economy. Nobody uses that word. Every anchor broke the manufactured. They do exactly what they say. It's such a rigged system.
All right, so let's dive into this. A new report from the Joint Economic Committee can help put a number on this question. And by the way, that committee is a congressional committee made up of Democrats and Republicans. And from the beginning of the year through September, Americans have paid about $706 in higher costs directly attributed to inflated costs. And Idahoans are paying even more than the average American. You can see there, $864 from the beginning of this year through September. And this fits with the latest inflation report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Numbers are behind for October because of the government shutdown, but through September, America saw prices rise 3.01% over the past year. So that's September 2024 to September 2025. So that means if something cost $100 last year, it now costs about $103 this year. And most recent monthly report, which would be August to September of this year, prices increased about 0.31%. So a 31-cent difference there per $100. So you are paying more, but this isn't new for Americans. The context here, inflation has grown faster for years, faster than the feds have targeted of 2% for a while. The current administration that took over earlier this year, they're running at about 3%, so a percentage higher than the Fed would like to see. And I'm sure somebody somewhere out there is telling me through the TV, well, what about the numbers during the Biden administration? And we looked into that. During the 4-year Biden administration, consumer prices in 4 years rose 21.5%. And you may remember this was a key issue that President Trump and Republicans ran on. The president said in 2024 that inflation will be in full retreat. At what point? We'll find out. That may be in the eye of the beholder. But some context as you go to the grocery store.